All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are going to keep this video nice, short, and sweet, straight to the point, just like you guys like it. Now, first thing we got to talk about, Tesla earnings here in after hours. By the time you guys are seeing this video, the stock is going to be up a lot or it's going to be down a lot. This video will come out just at 4 p.m. Now, I want you guys to know, directly based off of Tesla's earnings, you're going to see the markets go up or down in a very substantial way. There is a bullish case for Tesla, like the stock split dividend. Right? That's really the bullish case, or if they make more money than expected. We already know the delivery numbers came in about 1,000 less than expected. That came out April 2nd. That's really the bullish case here. They make more money than expected, higher margins, and that stock split dividend is good for shareholders. That's the bullish case. Bearish case is raw materials to make electric vehicles up 73% in the first quarter. Possibly Elon Musk having to sell stock to acquire Twitter. Expected there will be some kind of announcement during the earnings call on that one. Also a bearish case, Tesla possibly losing too much money or not making enough money in the last quarter due to these extra costs, and that would affect their 30% margins they are striving for. And that's going to be the big deal here because Tesla has a 200 price to earnings ratio. For context here, Apple has a 28 price to earnings ratio. So it's pricing in a lot of future growth. If there is even a doubt in investors' minds that that growth will not come or will be delayed, Tesla is also on the chopping block. I had a lot of people ask me, what is the chopping block on the live stream last night? It's basically, for an extreme example, take it like you're a farmer, right? You feed chickens, you watch these chickens grow, you like these chickens, but you gotta eat, right? And the chicken just needs to go. You hit it on the chopping block, you feed your family, right? Nothing wrong with the chicken, nothing against the chicken. You just had to do what you had to do, right? That's the chopping block. That's what happened to Netflix. You lose 20-30% of your share value. Happens with those kind of events, especially in this marketplace. It's probably going to happen multiple times. I don't know if it'll happen with Tesla. You could actually see the opposite effect if the stock split dividend news is really good. And I don't really have a direct opinion. Like I said, Tesla earnings will be out once this video comes out, but it's going to directly affect how we move tomorrow. Just like Netflix today killed a lot of your higher growth stocks, same thing is going to be the case for Tesla as well. So keep that in mind. But also we do have the Fed, which does come out tomorrow. That's at about 11 in the morning. And that's going to basically be a debate among Fed members in Europe with Jerome Powell, with analysts. And it's basically going to talk about like, hey, you know, what is going to happen in this next year? What is the policy going to be going ahead into the future? And that's going to be most important, even besides earnings, because of the simple fact, what are we going to do? Are we going to raise rates 0.5%? Is the Fed going to confirm that? Are we going to go 0.5% every single time? Are we going to see balance sheets being reduced across the world essentially at a more aggressive pace? That does affect interest rates. So what is going to happen on that front is going to be very, very important for markets. That's the thing that they really do care about when it comes down to it, is the balance sheet, possibility for a recession. So that's going to be of the utmost importance coming tomorrow. And you guys can see that S&P 500 is slipping a little bit right now heading into that close. I do have some things, like I said, I have to take care of, but nonetheless, I will be watching the markets. I will be seeing exactly what happens, and we will be talking about it later on tonight on the live stream in between 10 and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come join us. It's a blast. And if you guys want access to all my trades, link down below in the pinned comment. We've been killing it today. We got some Twitter puts that are Tesla puts. We do have Twitter puts as well. Tesla puts up over 450% heading into earnings. Made those free. Gonna sit and ride those out. But nonetheless, as far as AMC stock is concerned, the stock is down 5.62% right now. So not a good day. But a lot of other stocks are down similar or even more. Even Square, PayPal down 7%. Arguably a better long-term buy for fundamental reasons than AMC stock. Why is AMC holding up so well? Well, we're at that technical level, like I've said many times. 50-day moving average is going to be very, very important. That is at $18.64 per share. And if Tesla blows it out the water and they do very, very well, the whole market is going to catch a bid in after hours, just like we see with Netflix, the whole market dropped like 0.5%. Tesla does well. Wouldn't surprise me to see the markets go up 0.5% in after hours. And that is going to directly help AMC stock. The key is, can we get above the 50-day moving average by the end of this week? Comes down to Tesla earnings. Snapchat will be important as well, but mainly Tesla and the Fed tomorrow. That's going to be the key level. If things fall apart, if Tesla gets put on the chopping block and we take a slice off of Tesla, then going down to 16, 15 per share would not surprise me by the end of the week, especially if the Fed is negative as well. If we do break out and everything just seems too good to be true, then it's very possible we could come back up and touch the 2136 level. That is the 100-day moving average by the end of this week. MACD extremely bearish, still a little bit of a curl that has started, showing a little bit of trend reversal here. You can see a slight uptrend to the upside. If you draw a trend line here, which you guys can probably see it anyways, it's a slight uptrend, nothing definitive, but it's better than a slight downtrend. As far as the RSI, that is at 44.97, so also looking quite neutral, but still on the oversold side. So we have a lot of room to bounce there. And as far as the option activity, this is very interesting. Earlier we were seeing a lot of call activity. Now we're seeing a lot of put activity as well. And you guys can see all of these. These are all puts, and then you got a lot of calls in here, just a stream of call and put activity. A lot of the call activity expiring on Friday, April 22nd. So that definitely caught my eye. And then a lot of puts out to May and June, which May and June are really important times because end of June, July, you're going to start to get Q2 earnings numbers, and you're probably not going to see really any money out there. Tax returns have went away. You're heading into summer. Like, how are people still spending money? I think there's a lot of concern about Q2 earnings here in the markets. Even as we are just starting Q1 earnings, you're going to get a lot of guidance this earnings season, and that could either help the markets a lot or also hurt the markets a lot. Now, as far as the short interest of free float and how we currently sit as far as that with AMC stock, we're at 19.43% short interest of free float. Current shares that are sold short of 100.16 million. Keep in mind, 100 million shares sold short is a lot. Cost to borrow max of 3.38%. It says short interest change of 0% on the day. Return shares 1.24 million. Borrowed shares 1.24 million. You do have utilization of 100%. And days to cover sitting at 2.37. Now, as far as where we sit with AMC stock, we need to see the markets coming down. So if we see Tesla earnings are good, if we get that short-term rally, all is great there. Not going to argue with that. But we need to see the markets coming down in a substantial way to really see the MOAS. And Netflix, like we see, they dropped like 36% currently down. That helps a lot because that helps to reduce the liquidity that potentially hedge funds and institutions have to cover on some of their short positions, or at least back up those short positions with collateral. So overall, bullish for AMC in the short term if Tesla does go up, bearish for the short term for the overall MOAS if Tesla does go up. So it's going to be very important to pay attention to that one, and all eyes are on Tesla. Like, that is all you are hearing about right now. As far as AMC and the max pain, that is sitting at $18 per share by the end of this week. We are about at that level, right? $17.60 per share. Could go either way. We could break above and hopefully break above the 50-day moving average. That's really the key level that I keep talking about because it's just so important. Now, I still don't know why the option activity is looking like this, because there's obviously other expirations for AMC, but this is all we are getting right now. And for May 20th, you're looking at 6,600 calls that are in the money. Out of the money calls at 103,000. So not too much option activity right there, but there is some weeklies, and that's what really does move the stock are those weekly options. It's going to be the April 22nd. It's going to be the April 29th. Once people start to really FOMO into those, that's where you really see big increases to AMC stock. Nothing as far as news specifically on AMC. We're definitely waiting for the next big news catalyst. Bond yields are actually coming down a little bit today, so that is good. But Netflix earnings are definitely spooking the markets. Even Tesla down about 5% right now. Absolutely insane. We were able to pick up Tesla next week, 800 puts for $138 per contract today. They're going for over $500 right now. So it's kind of incredible what is going on with the premiums on the call and put side. But as far as bonds, like I said, yields are going down. So that does mean your real interest rates are also going down. And the fact that the markets could not shrug off one earnings like Netflix is definitely a bad sign. And overall, the bond yields have went up so much. Bond prices have went down in such a dramatic pace over the last month or two that the stock market really has not followed along. So a lot of people are saying that we could be due for, another move down, possibly to the lows. And it's all going to come down to Tesla and what happens with the Fed. So that is pretty much going to be all for this video. Not too much else to actually add. We do have another Fed speaker today, but I don't expect anything out of that. Really, Fed Jerome Powell is the guy, and he's going to have the most swing, push or pull for the market. So that is going to be all for this video. That's what you guys need to know. AMC, again, holding up very well, I think, because the services sector as well has been doing very well. Like, people are still going out and spending money on services. Before, during 2020, 2021, there was very little service dollars, right, going into services. Well, the dollars in the last 2 years have been going to consumer discretionaries. Discretionary basically means what it says. It's discretionary. You don't need to buy it, right? Like, that's buying your AirPods, your MacBook if you didn't need it. Services like AMC going to theaters is should do very well. So I think that's another reason why AMC is holding up. People are talking about services are really going to be the trade for the next 3 to 6 months as we do head into summertime and as people want to get out the house. I mean, I'm definitely right there. I think it's vacation time for all of us. So that's going to be it. That's really all you guys need to know. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. If you guys want to come trade with us live in real time, link down below in the pinned comment. Also, get yourself those free stocks with Webull, Moomoo, and Public if you guys have not already. That is free money. Get your free stock, go YOLO it on an option or buy the S&P 500. I don't care what you do with the money, not financial advice. Do not trade options. Do not invest anything that you are unwilling to lose. Got to put that in here because people are getting sued out here. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you later on tonight on the live stream. Until then, you guys take care.